Oh, what's up? What's up? This is your boy Gideon, and just a subject that keeps popping up in these gaming circles. Everybody keeps talking about backwards compatibility, and some people are like, "Why does it matter? Give me a good reason why you want backwards compatibility." Or some are like, "I don't care. I don't buy a new console to play old games." Shit like that. Well, I'm gonna break down why backwards compatibility is important, especially at the start of a new generation. All right. So let's say you find out PlayStation 5 has just been announced. You know it's coming, and you go, let's say a week before. You still got a backlog from PlayStation 4. You haven't beaten all those games yet. Oh, I'm jumping ahead of myself. When you can trade that PlayStation 4 in. Let's say they'll give you 150 for it, right? They'll give you 150 for a PlayStation 4. This is just speculation. I'm sure these numbers are not real. But they'll give you 150 for PlayStation 4. PlayStation 5 is 400 bucks. Let's say you don't sell your PlayStation 4 because you still got a backlog. So you still got some games you want to play and beat, but you do want that new hotness. So you buy that PlayStation 4. That PlayStation 5. Now you have a PlayStation 4. And all my real gamers who don't settle for just one platform, you got a PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, an Xbox One, Nintendo Switch. That's four platforms right there. You feel me? That's four platforms. Well, of course, nobody's really gaming on the Switch, but you still have your cable box hooked up. Most TVs I've ran into come with no more than 3 HDMI ports. 3. And some of you are like, well, how's my phone getting so hot? Well, if you really wanted to play those games, you keep your old system. Okay. But why should I have to keep an old system when I have a new system that can also play the system and get the most? Now, if I wait until past the beginning of that generation, the value of that PS4 is going to drop. I might get $80, $75 or something like that in the near future by the time I've beaten all the games I want to play. That's like half the fucking value is gone. And I still haven't played those games, or I'm losing that and I had to buy the system at full price. It's bullshit. When I could just pay, trade it in, get my 150. And a lot of times with new system, even whack-ass GameStop has extra 30% trade-in credit. So if I get 150 plus the extra trade-in, that's $200 off the new system. The new system selling for 400, I could buy it for 200 bucks. That's a win-win situation. And I still can play my old games, but I got something back on my new system. That's why backwards compatibility is important. Also, in the beginning of a new generation, just keeping it real with you, there aren't many games to play. Look at when the Switch launched. I didn't see not one single game I wanted to play when the Switch launched. Not one. I ended up playing retro games more than brand new games. And before y'all start with that, what about Zelda? Fuck Zelda. I didn't want to play that bullshit. I ended up playing it, but I didn't want to. And yeah, I wish I would have saved my time. That ugly ass game. But anyway, I'm diverting from the point. When a console launches, that's when the library is at the smallest it will ever be. You kind of need to fill it in with old consoles and playing old games. That's why backwards compatibility is important, because now I could just keep these games right here with me, and I don't have to keep this old hardware. I could sell the old hardware, put it towards the new hardware. It's a financial decision. Then I'll also have something to play one of my old games while I acclimate myself to the new controller or new change of the controller. But they make little subtle changes. Like PS3 had a great battery life, Then the PS4 controller battery life fucking sucks. If you deny that PS4 battery life sucks, you are officially a fanboy, because that shit is horrible. Horrible. Fucking 4-hour battery life. What the fuck? We need to put the same battery that's in the PS3 controller in the PS4 battery controller. Or turn that light off, or whatever it takes to make that shit last. But yeah, backwards compatibility is very important, y'all. Especially in a new console generation where there aren't that many games, like for real. But yeah, I just explained to you why it's important. I explained to you why it's a good reason to have it rather than not have it. Plus, you know, if you have people that skipped out, this is another reason. If you have someone, one of these fanboys, that's what I call anybody that refuses to buy another platform because of loyalty to one. I call that shit fanboyism. Because why would you want to miss out on great games because of a platform? But I digress. But if you got some Xbox fanboys who may be switching over to PS4, I never understood the whole switching platforms. You don't have to switch. Just have both. Feel me? Just have both. But some of them maybe switched. They didn't have a PS4, but they had an Xbox One. So now they're switching over. If you bring backwards compatibility over, they will now be able to play those games that they missed out on. Some people like Bloodborne. Some people hate it. I'm one of the latter. But someone who wanted to play it but couldn't play it because they didn't have a PS4 and were too broke to buy one, but they got the new system, hey, now they can play Bloodborne because it'll be backwards compatible with the old game. That's the whole point of backwards compatibility. There's always that gem. You may be in a gaming discussion and someone you know who has similar tastes in games said, yeah, I played this game and it was a really good game. I can't believe how good it was. You should check it out. Backwards compatibility, just pop it on in. Now you can check it out. That's the definitive case why backwards compatibility should be in every single console, every generation. Peace out.